How did you get into rap music? What age were you?
I was in my early teens when I started getting into rap because I had one brother that rapped and a majority of my family were into rap. So it's just like I grew up into it. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, it's like everybody rap. You feel me? Everybody rapping. So it's like you get accustomed to it. You gradually get accustomed to it because I never thought I'd end up rapping and doing, you know, and making beats. Never thought that.
You got in kind of late though, in your teens, huh?
Yeah.
I would think a kid from Brooklyn would probably have that instilled in them kind of early.
Yeah, I still was finding what I really wanted to do. I done bounced. I was confused. I was playing ball, then I was being a dancer, you know.
Just exploring your options.
Yeah.
Experimenting.
Yep.
Any musical influences? Anybody that inspired you?
Yeah. Shouts to my dude, Drumma boy. He inspired me. And, you know, like, not only him, it's like, whoever make good music, everybody that's, you know, part of this, helping to make good music, they all inspire me.
How many years would you say you've been perfecting your craft for?
Well, I'm 25 now. I've been doing it since about 13, but I ain't started really taking it seriously till about 17.
Now you mentioned beats. Do you clarify yourself more on the producer side of things or more on the rapping side of things, or just experimenting with the beats?
Nah, the beats is like the main one I do. You know, that's number one. I'm a producer, like, but you know, it's 50-50, you know, half and half, you know. I'm making the beats and I'm, you know, doing both. Yeah.
I see. But your love is more for the beats than you would say the rapping? Or 50-50?
I could say I love the beats more. Yeah, I do love the beats more. Like, that's, you know.
I see. Because, you know, you see people out there like Kanye West, who did the producing thing first, then obviously he's more known now, I would think, as a rapper than a producer.
Yeah.
And
yeah, they got a lot of people like that, you know. You know, they had, and these dudes that inspired me too, they had Speaker Knockers, RP Speaker Knockers, Sony Digital, you know, Sony Digital, he doing his thing, shouts to Sony.
Who do you think's the best to have done both? Rapping and producing. Who do you think's just the best to do it?
I'm gonna say, in my opinion, I'm gonna say J. Cole.
Why?
J. Cole. Like, I don't know. He just, you know what I'm saying? He dope. He dope. You like any real dude, you got no choice but to respect it. And I respect it. He dope.
Who do you think's the worst? Worst rapper producer or producer rapper?
I don't got nothing that coming in my head. It's just so many. It's like it's a lot.
It's a lot that are bad at it, or it's just a lot to choose from.
I think it might be a lot to choose from.
I see. Political answer there. Now, okay. So the beats came first, then the rapping?
Yeah.
Why'd you even entertain rapping? Why not just stick with the beats?
You know, it's like, I started rapping because it's like, if I come up with a beat and, you know, say like, you know, I have a bunch of my friends do, I make a beat, you know, and I'm rapping over it, it's like, I don't know. A producer, he knows what, you know what I'm saying, what he want to hear. So if I make a beat and I'm saying a chorus and I'm saying a verse to it, I'm freestyling and everything, I have like good feedback. Like every time they'd be like, nah, yo, you should start like going in the booth, you should start recording, that joint sound, that joint fire, boy. Like you should start going recording. And you know, I just started, you know, thinking about it. Like, or the feedback made me do it. Like, a lot of people was like, yo, that joint be sounding hard. Like, you be freestyling, coming up with a whole bunch of fire stuff. Yeah. Now, like, I got a few of my rapper friends, like, they come to me when they got a beat playing, they come to me like, yo, what you can come up with on this? Yeah. Yeah.
Now, do you remember your first rap or what you were rapping about back then?
I wasn't really, I was rapping about, like, just the struggle. I always been, like, rapping about the struggle. Like, everything I was going through, I was just putting it into the raps.
Now, when it comes to the music industry, what bothers you the most about it at this point? What's your biggest pet peeve with it, if anything? The crew hopping. Mm.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
It's just, it's crazy. It's like crazy what is amazing what certain things that make certain people do.
Explain what crew hopping is.
Crew hopping is just, you know, you riding a wave. You going crew to crew. You know what I'm saying? You always looking for who the next hot thing, you know? One minute you repping this, and then, you know, is another, you know, crew or something that's, you know, got the spotlight at the moment, and then now you go from what you currently at to, you know, crew hopping to the next crew.
You see this getting any better in the music industry, or you see this getting worse? Is there a solution to this problem?
Stop crew hopping. Yeah.
I've done a lot of interviews. You're the first person to tell me that's your biggest pet peeve in music. I've never heard somebody say that. That's crazy. Now, when you're in the studio, top 3 things you need in the studio.
Well, this is some weed, some liquor, and some bitches.
Now, let's break them down. Okay, when it comes to weed, what's your favorite strain?
Some kush.
And when it comes to liquor, what's your favorite beverage of choice? What do you go for?
Patron.
Okay.
Or Hennessy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you do those simultaneously? Do you do one day, another session?
Yeah. One day, another. Yeah.
Now, what do those things do for you? What does smoking do for you when you're in the studio? What does drinking liquor do for you in the studio?
Well, I can't speak upon like anyone else, but for me, you know, it gets me focused. It gets me in the mood. It gets me like creative. Like, I don't know, it's just something about it. Like, it just enhances everything. Yeah,
both
like
of them do
I
the
can
same thing for you?
focus. Yeah, I could focus, and I could, you know, I can make dope music and get more creative. It helps a lot.
Do you need it?
No, I'm not gonna say I need it, but you know, sometimes personally, when I feel like I'm not being creative enough, I go to that sometimes. But I don't like really need it though. I can do it.
So you can do it sober?
Yes.
Is the music that you make different when you're sober versus under the influence? Can't really tell. Noticeable?
It's not a big difference, but it gets me, I could say it gets me more creative though.
I see.
It gets me more creative.
Got you.
Yeah.
Craziest studio story, if you have one?
No, I don't have a crazy studio story.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Even with the bitches?
Yeah.
That's a variable in itself. And the drugs?
Huh?
Is it even with the bitches and the drugs?
Besides, you know what I'm saying, just being there turning up, like, you know, crazy shit.
Now, do you just rap on your own beats? Do you rap on other people's beats?
Yeah, I do both.
Okay.
I do both, you know, because, like, I don't know, me, sometimes, like, I can't just rap over my beats all day, like, just all day, like, some way inside I'm gonna feel like I wanna do another beat. Like, sometimes I get tired of my beats.
Has there been any beat that you received that you passed on that became a bigger song for somebody else? Or maybe even one of your own?
No, not right now.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Now, how do you judge whether to keep, when you make a beat, whether to keep it for yourself or sell it to somebody else? Do you get first dibs? Would you, if somebody had more of a potential to do something to your beat, would you give it away if that seemed like the better option, or keep it for yourself? Are you selfish with it? How do you work? How do you do it?
Nah, I ain't gonna keep it to myself. I feel if you got the potential, you know, and it's fire, it's a hit, no problem. It's all yours. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. But, you know, I don't keep it to myself. But if I do, like, I got a beat and I feel like I'm gonna use personally, I automatically, you know, label it, that's mine. So I got those in the stash, where it's just like, just mine. Yeah.
Now, what's the realest song you ever wrote so far in your whole catalog of music?
The realest song I ever wrote. Realest song I ever wrote. I got a song called Bankroll. I feel like that was.
What's that about?
It's about me, like, not really focus on the BS and the non-irrelevant things. I'm just, you know, focus on the bankroll. Like, yeah, that's all. Like, everything else is like irrelevant to me. I'm just in my zone, focus on the bankroll, doing me.
Risk versus reward. What's the biggest risk you took for your music career so far?
The biggest risk. Going to South by Southwest. South by Southwest. Going out there with money, and then ended up spending all my money out there, and I gotta find my way back to New York. But I'll make it happen though.
How'd you end up going back?
You know, I ended up, you know, I gotta call somebody like, yo, I need a little favor, man. Like, you know, I hit you up.
Would you blow it all at the strip club down there, or did you blow it on?
To be honest, like, it just be happening so fast. Like, you just like a blink of an eye, you'd be like, damn, I just had this amount. What the hell? Like, now I got. You just like, you'd be like, where the hell my money go?
Couldn't whip out the jump drive and try to sell some beats to.
Yeah, if that came about, you know, I'm always trying to. You know, but at that time, like, it was slow around that time, so I was like, damn, man, I ain't getting no beat sales, no nothing. I gotta find some way though. Was
it worth it?
Being out there?
Was the risk worth it?
Yeah, I feel like it was worth it. You know, I made some connections with some people out there.
Proudest accomplishment so far in your music career?
Meeting the producers that, you know, I've been listening to, you know, and looking up to.
Like who?
Watching. You know, like my dude Drumma boy. I felt good, you know. That's my dude. Been rocking for about like 4 years now.
How'd y'all connect?
We connect off of, it actually happened off of SoundCloud.
Wow.
I can't even remember how, like, I don't even know how, but, you know, it was just like one day, you know, regular day on SoundCloud, I just see a little message, and it just said, was call me Drumma.
Did you believe it?
Truthfully, I didn't really believe it at first.
Because there'd be scammers and stuff too. But
yeah, so it's like, it had a number, you know. But when I finally hollered at it, I hollered at the number, I realized it was him. You know, first time we met up, he happened to be in New York. So I said I pulled up on him, and then ever since then, we just been rocking ever since. You know, he'd hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, when he in New York or whatever, we'd link up, or if we in the same state. Like, see, last year we was in South by Southwest in Texas, you know. I called them, you know what I'm saying? I pulled up on him, gave me the address. You know what I'm saying? We was chilling, we cooling. That's my bro. That's my brother.
What's the biggest misconception of you? What's one thing people think about you, but it's not true? Maybe you have no misconceptions.
Yeah, I don't have none.
Craziest rumor you heard about yourself?
Craziest rumor.
Maybe no rumors. Rumor free. The way to be, right?
Nah, the craziest rumor that I had. It can't even come to my head right now.
That's good.
I can't answer that.
That's
I'm
a
gonna be
good thing.
honest. I'm gonna be very honest. It can't even come to my head right now.
Do you care what people think of you?
Nah,
Why not?
because at the end of the day, I'm gonna die by myself, and you know, it ain't doing nothing for me. You know, I'm gonna do me regardless. I really don't care.
What about music-wise? Do you care what people think?
Nah, I'm just gonna do me. You know, that's it. As long as I just care about, you know what I'm saying, like just doing me, really. You know, if it ain't really about no money or no, you know, nothing positive or something, like I ain't really on it.
What are your keys to success?
Key to success, like being patient, you know, having determination and being dedicated. That's what I feel like, you know, you gotta make it happen. Yeah, never give up.